Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone fabulous in between, tonight's guest is not just royalty, they're a revolution in rhinestones. From Mr. Memphis Newcomer of the Year to reigning Mr. North America Supreme, this entertainer has sewn their legacy stitch by stitch, beat their face and the odds, and left no stage unsnatched. They are glitter, they're grit and gospel wrapped in a three-piece suit. Everybody give it up for my guest, the one and only Kyng Coco.
How you doing?
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Finally.
We are so excited. So, for my listeners and viewers out there, tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Oh, well, hey, everybody. I am Kyng Coco. I have been in the medley entertainment for about 7 years, and I am the newly crowned and sash Mr. North America Supreme, as you can see.
Yes, congratulations. I've been telling you we were excited for it. And when I hit you up about the interview, you were excited for
I
the
was
interview.
ready.
You gave me a time and a day, and I was
Yes.
thrilled that you were excited for
Let's
it. And you
go.
brought the title home.
Period.
We love it.
Period.
We love to see it. So tell me, what was your earliest memory of drag?
Okay, no. When I first came out to the community, it's crazy because when I first started, I was afraid of drag queens.
Really?
Yes, I
Same.
was. I thought they was it was so gigantic, it was so big. I was just so afraid. So like if they would pass me, I would just like, oh, let me hurry up and go this way.
Yeah,
I
let
don't
me
want
get
them
over
to touch
here.
them. Yeah, but no, it took for me to see a friend. I saw a friend transform. You know, I hung with a friend every day,
Mhm.
and I never knew. And then one day they was like, "Oh, you want to go to the club with me?" I was like, "Sure." And of course, you know, new in our community,
Mhm.
and I saw him transform. And when he transformed, I said, "That's my friend." And then when, like, you know, you had a pre-show look, and then
Uh-huh.
you go and you get ready, you come back out on stage. I said, "That's my friend." And from that moment on, I started seeing them transform. Like I started seeing them take it off, and I'm like, "Okay, so they are real people."
Yeah.
Like they'll walk around like this every day. Because I thought it was a everyday thing. I was like, "Oh
Mhm.
no way, I can hang with them." But
I did too. My first time seeing a drag queen, I thought they were singing. First off, I thought it was
really,
like Cher on stage. I was like, Cher look black. I swear. Well, I was about 15, 16, and I'm from West Memphis, Arkansas.
oh,
So
so
drag
yeah,
was
it's
not a thing.
mm-hmm.
So I was absolutely afraid of them. And they used to talk mad stuff on the mic at Illusions.
Oh,
Illusions
see,
was
I
my
hear
first
about that.
club.
I see. I wasn't an illusions baby. I think
I'm
my
a little
first.
old.
Oh, I ain't too far behind. But no, my first one was Venue.
Ah, I used
The
to love the
Venue.
Venue. I'm right off of what?
Mariah.
Mama Raya.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Where car choice is.
You can get you a car
You get
and a
car
job.
now?
Blowjob.
Okay. Thank
So, who
you.
were your inspirations when you were coming up in the field of drag entertainment?
So my inspiration, it came after I started.
Okay.
I started by making a bet with a friend. He's still an entertainer to this day. Amari. Well, he's Amari Marshawn Sway now. But we had a bet at home, and we said, "I'm gonna do the show, and I'm gonna make more than you." So he did it the first week, and the next week I said, "Nah, baby, let me show you how it's really supposed to be done."
Mm-hmm.
And from that point on, I did it one time
Uh-huh.
and never stopped. As time went on, I got my first chosen father, which was Jalon Lopez Diamond. And from there, he started building me up. He started teaching me about pageantry. He put me in my first pageant. He helped me prepare. And from there, it just kept going. As time went on, you know, I acquired more people that wanted to
Mm-hmm.
help me. So
Mm-hmm.
I had people as my parents, such as people might know them shot by the AK Productions, BJ Keystonic, who is now Miss Black Continental at Large.
Mm-hmm.
I had Anivia C. Kelly.
Yeah.
Everybody know Anivia. Anivia is my mom now. I had Sequoia Dickerson. Sequoia Dickerson was my beginning. It was so many of them. I had Romeo from Jackson.
Yes.
So I just had a slew. I'm the kid. I'm the kid that the village raised. Like
I
for
was
real.
just about to say that the importance of community and the families that we build in that tribe, because coming up as queer, especially from our
Mhm.
area, it wasn't always like popular, not popular as it is now, but
It was
when we were
hidden.
younger, that was needed because I was a
Hmm.
sad kid, isolated kid. So when I found my first gay family, I was like, whoa, wait, it's a lot of y'all.
It's a whole lot.
It's a lot of y'all. And then when I started doing drag, it was like, okay, now people are coming that now can not or catapult to the next level because
Right.
you have gay families and then you have
Hmm.
drag
Right.
families, right?
Right.
Okay, so talk to me about the importance of finding your community.
The importance of finding your community is really about who appreciates you the most and where you feel the most comfortable at. You don't want to be treated like somebody that's, yeah, you can come, but this is your limit. You want to go around people that let you be authentically
Mm-hmm.
yourself. And I chose my side or my arenas that I chose to participate in because I was able to be myself.
Mm.
Being on stage, of course, we have to have this masculine persona, but after that persona is done on stage, you can still be yourself. Like, I'm a
Mm-hmm.
really queer person too. I'm very flamboyant, very
Mm-hmm.
extra, but I know on stage, like,
That's what
I
they're
think
looking
that's what
for.
makes it drag, because everybody know drag to be a transformation. And
Mm-hmm.
so for me, that's my transformation. I transform into Kyng Coco versus Corey on the outside, where Corey is a little more business, a little more laid back and pulled back, or Coco is a ball of energy, a
I
ball of
love that.
fun, and very masculine on stage.
So tell me, how did you land on your persona in the world of drag? You said there are plenty of avenues. How did you land on male lead?
I thought about drag. I thought about female
Mm-hmm.
impersonation, but male lead was more so for me. And it's crazy because I feel like my parents would look at it weird. So I held myself from the drag side, like the female impersonation. I just continued to grow. I just wanted to learn. I wanted to learn, and I just stuck with it. Like, people might not know, but it took a long time for people to really be like, okay, this is Coco. This is who
Mm-hmm.
he is. Like, okay, he's actually good.
Mm-hmm.
People told me in the beginning, I performed a little bit. They was like, I love how you perform, but we're gonna work on their clothes. In my mind,
Mm-hmm.
oh, these girls hate.
Yeah, yeah,
These
yeah,
girls
yeah,
hate.
yeah.
Like, but over time when I look back, I'm like, oh my God, that's me. That's me. Like,
Yeah. And I absolutely remember when you first started. I
yes.
remember seeing your post online and you saying that um, even before you actually came out to do the show, you mentioned something about drag because we've been Facebook friends for a
For a
long
long
time.
time.
An
A long
absolute long
time.
time. You don't see many eras of it. Wigs and nails,
Okay.
straight lace
And
German
hey, look,
city.
growing up, being you.
So talk to me about, you've been Mr. Sweetheart, Mr. Memphis Newcomer of the Year, Mr. Memphis Sweetheart, I'm sorry, Mr. Peach State at Large, All-Star Missouri State. You ruled the Hearts as Mr. King of Hearts, represented excellence as Mr. Gay Beauty International at Large. And that's
Hmm.
just a taste of the titles. Currently, you're the reigning Mr. North America Supreme.
Fly your friendly skies all 2025.
So tell me, if we stripped away every title, every crown, every sash, who is King Coco at midnight when no one's watching, and what title would you give yourself?
Oh, yes, Lord. I'm going to switch it around because I'm going to say I will be Mr. Socialite of Memphis. I'm a fun person. Like, I'm a real socialite.
Mhm.
Libations. Yeah,
Hey.
having a good time. I'm a friendly person. I'm so bubbly. I'm full
Mhm.
of joy. I want everybody to have fun. Also, I'm transparent. I'm on the ratchet side, baby.
Hey,
I know the
ain't no wrong with
difference. I know
that.
the balance. Hey, baby, I'm going to 616 with Hype Man, Ant Man. They say,
Shout out to
oh, shout out
Ant-Man.
to Ant Man. They say, oh, you shouldn't go there. Oh, that's not a place where you need to go. I'm okay because I feel safe there. That's
Okay.
that's my safe haven, and it just at midnight, like, fun. Let's have outings. Let's be what they say for the streets
Okay, we outside. We
outside.
outside
But
tonight.
no, that's just me because I grew up to learn to be professional.
Hmm.
But coming up as a kid and growing up, I never knew where I was, but it felt okay. I didn't realize that I don't even want to say poverty because I didn't suffer a lot as a kid. I grew up on the side of as people say, the hood side.
Hmm.
But my mama never let me be engulfed in that. I had
Hmm.
so many friends around that time. I'm from Fraser,
Hmm.
like close to the Grove, Welling Street, Georgia Hills, Manassas High School, Georgia Hills Elementary, like the
Even
ratchet
from West
stuff.
Memphis, we knew about that side
Uh
because I used to
huh.
be a hood
A
princess
North Memphis baby.
sliding over. So my mom was also the same way. In West
Hmm.
Memphis, we didn't have that kind of like my cousins. Sometimes dibble and dabble, but I was a good kid too. honor roll and shit. So this ratchet side of me was who I wanted to be, but I checked boxes for everybody else. How did you feel embracing that loose side of being not even constricted, but switching from that duality?
It was never a struggle for me. Again, my mom was a teacher, and so outside of my lifestyle as a performer, I became a teacher. So education and your mental ability was always a big thing for us. Like you said, we had straight A's, we had on the road perfect attendance. But when I went home, my mama was a firm believer in that too. And so it was just a balance. Like as a kid, I was always taught that. When I go into my work setting, this is the work setting. And then when I go home, this is who you can be at home. So for me, it's just been all my life. It's been balance. I was taught the balance.
I feel like that's beautiful because not on the opposite end, but on the same side, I was taught the balance, but the queerness was the problem.
You want to be in good.
I not even that. I was cool because they would let me perform in my wigs and my t-shirts on my head, but that was kind of like the limit. So when it was time to stop performing, I had to go be a boy. And so for me, that was kind of hard. And I didn't know anything about gender and identity. I just knew I wanted to put on that wig and throw on some heels and some rouge.
The hello,
got on something to that hello. That's why I put on rouge.
Just a little.
So I was like, it was hard for me to like not find that switch because I wanted to be a boy, like my cousins who were, playing football or slanging or whatever they was doing. So I think I also projected that onto myself. So even if they had believed in me, I was so caught up in what they had thought.
And it's crazy that you mentioned it too, like your family, the boys in your family, like the guys in my family are masculine men. People might not know this about me, but I'm the first person in my family to come out as a queer person or as a part of the LGBT community. And when I came out, it's so crazy. It's funny. We remember the Medea movie when he finally told them, "Hey, I'm gay," and I was like, "Oh, baby, we already know." Everybody did that to me too. It's like, "Oh, we were just waiting on you to come on out. It's okay. We know. We were just waiting on your moment." So for me, my uncles and them, they just instilled in me too, like still be a boy first, and then you can be who you want to be. But that's who I always felt anyway. I never saw myself as a feminine image. I have my feminine tendencies, but we're queer men. Like, we're going to have some flamboyancy somewhere.
Absolutely.
But no, when we at home, my uncles and my cousins, baby, they want me to be the boy. So, baby, they outside standing on the block. I'm outside on the block saying, yeah, what's up? What's up?
Like that meme.
I'm outside with my nigga.
So, I think I always had that too. And I wondered what life would have been if I had not even more affirming, if I had affirmed in myself. Because my family could have been very open to that. Not that I hate my journey, but I do still claim boy. Hey. I may throw on a wig and lipstick, but this is still boy. So
Gender
as you
fluid.
mentioned, right, queer me, and I was always taught if you can be anything you motherfucking want to be.
Period.
And so in my mind, I can be a drag queen or a female impersonator or whatever. And they did instill in me to be a man. And so I often find it hard sometimes when I have men who disrespect women or who don't do the things that men should do. And I'll be the one running around gentlemanly or not teaching women, but being romantic to women and stuff. I'm like, what happened to all that?
Filling the gap of the men that they want to chase behind. I find myself doing it too.
That's wild to me. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with the next segment. Hello and welcome to the Southern Gent. I'm your host, Eddie Wiley. And tonight's guest is proof that you can be holy and hilarious. Everybody give it up for my guest, Kyng Coco.
My name is Quinn and I'm your friend every weekend. I'm a clean comedian and I'm from Earth.
So Quinn, I remember us going way back to Wonder Elementary.
Ooh.
I remember us doing plays together. Tell us, when was it that you knew that you were funny?
You might just still go out there and get on your knees.
I did.
Stop it. If I hurt somebody else, that's going to hurt me.
Yeah. Look back now and I was like, that instilled in me. So we're going to jump to the next segment and we're going to play a game.
Church folks be like, no jeans in the pulpit.
But it's 90 degrees outside and Pastor got on a 3-piece wool suit. All right. You ready? Is super saved or is it a side eye?
Church folks be like,
We're back to talk about sanctified and self-made, but in His image, of course. But I have to protect it.
Right, and because you just hugging with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just getting a little peace and going on about that. Got your little joy.
After every episode, I ask,
Oh, God bless y'all.
Awesome. So from front rows, pews to center stage, everybody has been Queen Kelly, one of my favorites. All right, we're back with the Southern Gent. I'm Eddie Wiley, and this is...
I'm Kyng Coco. Yeah.
Yes. We're going to play a game now called Label It Louder.
Loud.
So I'm going to give Kyng Coco a list of phrases or, nicknames, and I want him to give me the person that comes to his mind that's, in the entertainment industry. Whether it's like, mainstream drag, Chitlin Circuit drag, A, B, D, C-list celebrities, whatever you feel. Let's go for it.
It's time to get the girls. My turn.
All right, first up, the term is underrated.
Underrated. I would have to say, they're one of the people that's responsible for helping me reach this goal, D-Lo Jones. He is the person that was responsible for dressing me this time around, and as you can see, we've been on this journey a long time, and I have been very successful. Even when I didn't win the pageant, he was one of the people responsible for getting me into those top 3 positions. So again, if you want to do a pageant and you need a sickening dresser or a sickening person, D-Lo Jones is amazing.
Shout out to D-Lo. Now, who is overbooked?
Oh, overbooked? Oh, I'm past.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's unbothered?
Mariah the Goat.
Who turned it?
Who turned it? Kamaya L'Oreal Times.
The Sabbath at a soft glam.
Oh.
Who gives a good soft glam?
New Orleans. Nyla Royalty Von Cartier. She's the reigning Miss Metro. Baby, I seen Mama get ready for the show. She put on some powder and a red lip and some blush. It was like, girl, you know I wear a fish mud. And baby, she went out there and turned that shot.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Now, who's the pageant pettiest?
Pageant pettiest? Oh my God, Danny. Amari Lavish.
What about the newcomer with the nerve?
Newcomer with the nerve. Newcomer with the nerve. That's my girl. She don't do it no more, but Miss Remedy Bonet, baby, she was a newcomer, and she was back there telling them season people, you need to sing that, you need to put that. So they look at her and say, girl, who are you? But I like Remedy. She looks amazing, but Remedy, she was a newcomer with nerve.
Who's the legendary lip syncer?
I think she should be on the what's Mount Rushmore of drag queens? Mm-hmm. Giselle, Barbie, Royale. That lady can turn anything.
Now, who would you book with just $50 in a chicken box?
$50 in a chicken box. Shout out to my sister Chanel Corday. My sister gonna take it. She gonna say, at least she did something for me. And she gonna talk shit the whole time.
Absolutely.
But she gonna say, thank you for doing that for me. At the end of that, Chanel.
Now, who has more ego than they do talent?
Oh, you trying to get me set up?
You can pass. It's up to you.
Yes, ma'am. We gonna pass. But I got somebody in mind, but I ain't gonna say that.
Now, tell me, who's the backstage whisperer? Who's in everybody's business? Bone carrier. Even if it's not shady, it can be, constructive.
It gotta be shady. Because it's my mama, Anita C. Kelly or BJ. They know everybody's business. I don't know how they be knowing, but they just know. They say, girl, because you saw over there doing so. So I said, how y'all see that?
I need to get on my nerves. I love her.
It might be me too, because I'll be sitting in my corner. I won't say it out loud, but I look around.
You learn from the best.
Oh, okay.
You learn from
my
the
mama's,
best.
Yeah.
Now, who's gonna give a church tambourine?
A church tambourine? Oh, it's me. I'm gonna keep my tambourine in the audience. I'm gonna act like I'm in the talent from the audience, especially a gospel. But it's Jasmine Royalty. Every time she do a gospel, she bring a tambourine, and I be thinking she gonna use the tambourine and she say, "Her, give these to the people in the audience." She keep her tambourine, and when she out there, she gonna play that tambourine every time.
Now, who has a lip sync that you still think about recently, like the last 3 months?
I'm gonna go back to Giselle. Her crown in Black America, or her give up. Her give up for Black America. Giselle, she had on a dress and a crown, and she did a gospel song. I found that so amazing.
Captivated. I'm telling you now, my eye twitching. That was
She
beauty.
she ministered in her give up gown and a crown. I'm
I'm
still
about to
saying,
holler now. New username, same foolery. Check out that damn Eddie, and I know y'all know it because y'all be saying it all the time. That damn Eddie. And welcome back to the Southern Gent. I'm your host, Eddie Wiley, and this is
Kyng Coco.
Yes. And now we're moving on to our segment entitled Beyond the Spotlight. Now, Kyng Coco, I want to know, what would most people misunderstand about you? What have you heard about yourself that people get wrong?
Oh, that I talk too much, that I think I know everything, that I think I'm better than everybody. I seclude myself. I don't talk to people. I don't make new friends. I hear all of that.
Really? I
Yes.
see you as such a light in the field.
Yeah, no, it's happened to me.
Oh, child.
No shade. I'm not gonna be cat, but what they say, different strokes for different folks. It's lonely at the top.
Clock that.
Yeah.
So tell us about you outside of the entertainment. What brings you joy as Corey?
Oh, I love friends. I love my friends. I like dinner.
Okay.
I like to eat.
Same.
Something that I do find myself doing a lot. It's a part of this craft, but I also have started doing it for my personal use. I love to sew.
Oh.
It brings me peace. I'm a creator, and I'm very innovative. So I like finding ways to make new things, and I like to represent myself through myself. Now, outside of the sewing and all of that, Corey is just a outside person. Like, I'm very extroverted. Yeah, extroverted. I'm a people person. I can hang with anybody. Like, you can bring somebody that others don't like or they don't get along with. I think I'm able to understand everybody, and so I have a good time wherever I am. So that's me, just a good time. Like, we're gonna have a blast.
Okay, Kyng Coco gonna bring the vibes.
Oh, every
and that's
time.
Truth, living truth. So what about that? Like, how is there like balance of Kyng Coco versus Corey? What elements absolutely mesh? What elements maybe do you say, I'm gonna keep that to one side or the other?
It's a good question because I never look at it as separate. I know they're different people, but I never look at it as separate. I think I can bring both
Your
sides.
whole self.
My whole self. I'm my whole self on both sides. Um, I'm not gonna hurt people. Like, I'm not gonna say anything mean, but I also have that attitude to where you're not gonna push over on me, and that's still the same for both sides. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I grew up fine. Like, I'm gonna put the dukes on you, but I've learned too, like, bringing it full circle. Sometimes it's okay to just shut up and don't say nothing. Because I used to be the one where if I feel like they were picking or putting somebody down, I'm gonna stand up and say something, and I'm gonna make this person feel okay because you're not finna do that. But I have to make sure that everybody learns to defend themselves or take up for themselves, and I can't always be the voice of reason for everybody. So I just. It's me. I'm 100% me, and it's crazy because people say, "I think you hiding something." This couldn't be you all the time. I'm authentically myself.
Yeah.
Authentically myself in every venue, every avenue, everything in my life. I'm me.
Same. I think that's one thing people misunderstand about me too. Is like the next question was about staying on, and at one point it was on. Like, I felt like I was putting on, but that was more of like a depressive phase. But in my natural everyday life, I'm this expressive, and even at home, I have my damn robe on.
Yes, a robe.
And a little short wig, okay? Maybe like a little Tony Braxton on y'all ass.
And if you ring my doorbell, I ain't getting up immediately. I'm looking at you off the camera.
Okay, I'm saying, who is that? But I don't feel the pressure to stay on anymore. I just like to be expressive. I'm not as much of an extrovert as I am an introvert. That's what confuses people. because I like to be alone all the time. So I have to put myself out there to even like get out there. So I pregame. It used to be drinking and all that stuff. I still drink, don't get me wrong.
Oh, it's okay.
But now I do my meditation, I do my yoga, and I've learned also to embrace that curiosity. Like you said, you started sewing. That's one skill that I want to develop. So I came home. My niece I bought her a sewing machine. She don't want it no more, so I'm gonna use it. And I will be selling kimonos. Stay tuned for that.
Kimonos.
Need a little bling bling bling, a little light.
If it ain't foreign, it's boring.
So I really want to like do things that I'm curious about. As a kid, we were always taught to remain curious, and I don't want to be stale. Like I don't need no storyline to run stale.
Right. And so, and this is the thing too. Like we talked about being ourselves. I've learned, like I said earlier, go to places where you feel comfortable. You are not always meant for everybody. I'm not going anywhere where I have to walk on eggshells. Like if I can't come in, because when I come in and say, "Hey y'all, what's up? What's the tea?" and then people start looking at me like, "Oh, what the?" Okay, don't worry about it, baby. I'm gonna go somewhere else where I can walk in somewhere and say, "Hey y'all, what's the tea?" And they say, "What's tea, mama? What's good, girl?"
That's the energy we need.
And I got straight friends. I have straight friends that accept me for that all the time. I be saying, "Oh, you tipping through," and like I done been around them so long. They saying, "Oh, they mean I'm fresh." They
be cracking me up using the term. So let's talk about dating as an entertainer. Do you have a type? Are you dating? Are you? Well, give me that piece. What are you looking for?
Let's go. Let's have some fun. First thing first, you got to be two something to do something.
A little weight on them.
Yeah, I like the little husky boys. For a long time, I think people used to fall in love with Kyng Coco, and they didn't like Corey. Because even though Corey is outgoing and a socialite, when it's time for business, I know how to stay in the house, turn it out, put my nose in that book,
focus.
And they don't like. A lot of people don't like that part of me. They think I'm always this. I'm outside. I'm drunk. I'm intoxicated. I'm having a good time. I'm out every day. I'm not an out everyday person, but when I do go out, I have a blast. And so here recently, I'm not saying I'm dating somebody now, but it's somebody that's very special to me. I let them remain nameless.
Okay. Yeah.
And the reason why this person is very special to me, we know the stigma of the gay community. We start talking to somebody and we're going straight into intercourse. Like that's what they want. That's what they're looking for. But this particular person makes me wait. Makes me understand like we're going to be friends first. And being a friend, if we decide to go to the next level, we'll go to the next level collectively. But no, he's a great supporter. He supports me in everything I do. I support him in everything he do. We shoot the shit on the phone, and it's crazy because all the time I like the more masculine side of men. He is that masculine, but he does have that little flamboyant side too. I like when he do this little roll his eyes thing, give me, and I was saying, "Girl, please."
So I think that's cool. Dating is really hard these days anyway. So I'm glad you at least have somebody that supports you, because as someone who brings joy, I had a guest earlier talk about the joy bringers, the joy inviters, the ushers of joy. We need people to kind of protect that light. And not even just protect it, but compliment it and say like, "Hey, you all right? Checking in." Even if it's just like a little shade, to be like, "Bitch, you need to stop. You lose a little focus right here.
Okay.
You're too tight." So I love that for you. So, ideal. Like, what is your ideal characteristic of like a relationship?
Again, I love me. So I think when I'm with somebody, they can be them. Authenticity and understanding. At the end of the day, before we were together, we were our own person. So when we're apart, we can still be our own person. When we're together, we're even stronger. And so that's my ideal thing. If we making a decision together, let's not make a rash decision because I don't like it. Let's give it a try. That's the reason we were joined together. Two separate identities coming together as one. Sometimes we have to bite the bullet And who knows, sometimes when you bite the bullet, you might enjoy that and it might become a part of your life. I know past relationships or people that I talked to, some things that they did that I didn't do prior, I end up liking doing it. So it became a part of my life. So even all the boys that I talked to or moved on from, I think I learned something from them. Now, some of them, I don't like them. They block. They can't talk to me. I don't want to be that person. Like, I don't want nothing about you. But most times, I'm going to gain something. I'm going to learn something from you. So it's going to be a cool deal.
It's always a lesson in the glory.
Amen.
I think when dating, I've had a hard time of people I think, like you said, it's similar to you. They get Eddie, which is always me, but when they learn who Edward is, they learn that Edward is like laid up in the house watching First 48, sipping on a little Merlot. So it's kind of different when you have like not even a persona, like a platform, because that's really what it is. And in my partner, I want that person who can see me. We see each other.
Right.
You learn my triggers, I learn yours. I don't have to teach them to you. You're very observant in that kind of like a lioness waiting on the prey. Like, I want you to prey on those things that make me pissed off and say, like, I'm not gonna do that to you because I'm similar to you. I don't do no harm. I'm not gonna intend to piss you off. But if I do, just let me know.
If it turn on, it's on. Run away.
Now, it may piss you off. It might piss you off.
Because people that's watching this, if you know me 2 years ago, don't push the button.
So talk to me about your creation. So you're creating things for people now. You're designing things.
Yes.
Where did that kind of passion for creativity come from?
Baby, stuff is expensive. And we have some people out here that's going to charge you an arm and a leg.
Okay, and a kidney.
And
probably scam you after doing it.
And then let me get your hair follicle so I can use it for a later date. But no, very cost efficient. And I wanted to learn to help somebody else. That's who I am. I'm also a person that believes my community service doesn't have to be posted. I know in my heart, the good Lord knows what I did to service people. I've done so many things just to help. People think, oh, because I post and I say, thank you for using Clash by Coco, or thank you for doing this. Because that's my brand, y'all. That's I haven't trademarked it yet, but Clash by Coco is my creative and embellishment brand. But I am a person of service. I like philanthropy. And they are just things to make people not go through what I had to go through. You know, sometimes I ask somebody for a cape and they said $250 for a cape. And then I go price the fabric and it's like $75 for the fabric. So that means you charging me over $100 just to make it. Are you getting me, or do you not believe I'm gonna work it? And as I kept going, I started learning, hey, I can do this stuff for half the price.
Absolutely could. That's why I'm getting on that sewing machine. I'm going to take all these classes to learn wig making too, because I'm sick of the girls, like, because I'm such a giving person.
Right.
Also similar to that, I've lived that life of HIV work, so that's where I mostly come from. I didn't have an introduction to drag, so my gay mothers were all boys that wanted to do drag. And so when I first got my first drag show, I was in Little Rock. I ran off to college.
Trinity. Is Trinity?
Oh, no. I was even in a little smaller
club. Okay.
But I do remember Trinity.
I remember Trinity.
And Backstreet. Oh, yes. So when I did that drag show, I didn't have nobody put me in. I did my own little funky eyeshadow. But my first time doing real drag, shout out to Monica.
Hey, Monica. Hey, she's a former Miss North America Supreme. Shout out to Monica.
Absolutely remember that campaign, baby. So Monica was the first woman to do my makeup. And I remember asking her because I didn't really know the difference of like gay family versus like drag family. Right. And so knowing people's strengths, you have to know. So I had to learn that kind of like the hard way. And then when I got scammed in 2021, I was like, let me not do this no more. So that's why I feel like learning the craft for yourself was the biggest lesson that I could have learned from someone. And I wish I had learned that earlier. All right, so what does it mean to tell a story through your look? Like,
it's about embodying the song. And I don't want to say it's liturgical or mime dancing because it's all hands, but it's your body actions, it's your motions. And something I've learned in this art form is that everything has a build. It should be gradual.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about it, I treat it like heartbreak or emotion. We don't immediately go into our hearts being broken. We go through these little phases, and then eventually it hits you.
Mm-hmm.
And when it hits you, it just explodes. And so that's how I think about telling a story. When you portraying a song, of course, understand and learn the lyrics first.
Mm-hmm. Right, please.
But as you continue, please, please, thank you. But as you continue to understand the lyrics, what is that saying to you? How are you embodying those lyrics? Are you able to make somebody else feel those lyrics? Because sometimes, most times, people like the songs that you choose and they understand what it is that you trying to convey to them.
Mm-hmm.
So again, when you tell your story, just make it gradual, build up to it. Tell them it's a start, it's a middle, and this is my end. This is how I went berserk.
I love that because I learned that later in my drag career too. I used to be in drag and feel like I had to dance. I had to like give them the whole thing. And I was like, no, I'm telling a story here. I was absolutely coming out with the ballad very like
very strong
amateur drag. And so when I tied that storytelling piece up, and like you said, it was heartbreak. For me, it was definitely like, how do I tell this story of the emotion? And that's the trick. When people ask me all the time, how do you play this thing? I listen to the words in my head. I tie it to something, even if it doesn't match up perfectly. I could be talking about heartbreak. It may be heartbreak over the damn pizza that I left in the damn car. So for me, I'm sad about that. And I think people try to connect it to too much sometimes.
Yeah.
Spill it on out. So I know you didn't think this was just going to be a regular interview, huh?
See, I'm about to go. This how they get you.
I have a few photos here that I would love for you to tell me maybe what you were thinking or maybe what you would say to that person in that picture. But I would love to you just give me what comes to you when you see the pictures.
Okay.
We're going to start off here. We'll start off a little easy. I like to give it to them nice and easy.
Oh, see, now we talked about beginning, middle, and end.
What does this mean? Show it to them. I'll pull it up to the screen too. So
okay. Oh yeah, I've seen you smart. You do this. Okay, let me straighten up. Okay, no. This picture is, I finally did it. I'm finally home. It resides in my territory. This is something that I've been striving for. It's a goal. It's a dream. And I don't have to stress out about getting to the dream anymore. I just have to fulfill it. People don't know. So, Mr. North America Supreme, I've done this pageant 3 times. And every time I was right at the cusp of winning.
I want to take this here. Let's go here.
Oh. Okay, it's crazy with this picture. So this was my first time because I do at-large pageants. So if people don't know, there are different divisions. Mr. is for the slender, tall guys, like the body guys. And as you see me, I'm a plus guy. Like, I'm big and tall. And I beat some regular sized guys. So for this moment right here for me was a moment of reckoning. Like, I can do it. I can hang with the mainstream people. Because for a long time, excuse me, but they say chitlin circuit. For a long time, I was just playing in those. And when I started growing, I said, okay, let me win. Let me do something that people recognize. And I went against some of the greats in the art form. Some people that taught me, I went against them for this pageant. And I ended up winning. So this picture for me was my moment of reckoning, saying I can hang with the nationals as well.
Love that. I love that. So I told you,
this girl done went and got some pictures of
I remember those days. I remember you talking about that, like, kind of struggle to climb to that, of people's perception
I
of
hope
you.
she don't make me cry.
That was when I first met Coco / Corey.
Yes. Shout out to all of the brothers of Alpha Kappa Psi Professional Business Fraternity. I am a part of the Theta Psi Chapter Spring 14 at the University of Memphis. This moment for me was I was going to a mayoral debate and I felt accomplished because I was the vice president at the time. I was the vice president of this organization, and this organization threw a mayoral debate at a college campus in the Rose Theater at University of Memphis. And I was able to get on stage and ask questions to the candidates. Wow. So we basically were the leaders of a debate.
Mm-hmm. That's
and
amazing.
As a college student, like,
right.
a little junior, so that was an amazing moment for me.
Now, last one.
Oh. Y'all, thinking I was chewing it.
Eating them out.
Girl, who told me to put this on? I remember this. This was my 16th birthday. I had turned 16 and I was in high school. So I remember this day. We were leaving school. I had learned to drive. This was the night she trusted me to drive. I know I was 16 right here.
What would you say to that, Corey?
Girl, go get your haircut. Get off this social media look a mess.
That's hilarious. That vest is so popular. I had a very similar.
Very similar. Was that the time, like a sweater vest?
The sweater vest with the argyle.
And what's so crazy, we getting old line because people wearing sweater vests.
When I saw those bubble vests come back, I said, huh? What's happening?
A bubble coat, race car jacket.
The vest. I saw a man in a vest, and it looked good.
Fashion really repeated itself. Because now we're back at what? Fur leg pants.
I don't mind that because I got a little booty.
I need that.
All right, y'all. We'll be back with the last segment, and we'll come back with some wrap up. So you come from a time even before social media. What would you say has been the biggest crutch for social media, but also a biggest blessing of social media?
The biggest crutch for social media, it has allowed a lot of bullying, and it's giving everybody a voice.
Everybody's a judge.
Everybody's a judge. Everybody has something to say, and everybody wants. It's giving everybody a voice, and some voices don't need to always be heard.
All right, we're back with the Southern Gent. I'm Eddie Wiley, and this is
Chef Eli.
We are going to play a game called Seasoned or Salty. So first up on the list, TikTok influencers or Instagram influencers who never went to culinary school. Is that seasoned or is it salty? And welcome back. We're here for the final segment, Seeing and Envisioning. So Kyng Coco, let's talk about the future. What are some things that you're hopeful for in the industry of entertainment, male entertainment specifically?
For me, I have been a national king once. I was Mr. Peach State at Large. That's a national pageant. And this is only my second national pageant that I've won. So, and this is a system of high esteem. It's a very prestigious system. So in the future, I just want to be able to be a great representation to show that my longevity or my waiting process was not null and void. I want to excel so well on this platform and show the world like what they've been waiting on. In my evolution, I want to invent or create or innovate new things. Something that I want to innovate right now with this system is rate their representative. We just go around in this drag world and we do what we want to do, and we don't like to take the criticism of other people. We want to hear from our promoter. But what I want to do with this, rate your representative. If we have a booking or we have somewhere to go, let the people that were there that worked with you, let them rate you so you can see how people actually felt about you and not coming from any source directly to your face. Like you want to see it and you don't want to, what am I trying to say? You don't want to take it in, but when you take it in, you have a vendetta because that person said it. You want to take it in and you want to do it anonymous to say, okay, I don't know who said this, but let me try to work on this. So I want to do that anonymously. It's a simple survey monkey, so y'all can be looking forward to that. That's from me.
We talked about the evolution. We talked about the hopes of your future. What about the entirety? What do you wish male lead entertainment? What's your wish list for that? Like the system.
For my system, I think we have it.
Not just
my system. Everywhere, all around the world. I want them to understand that everybody is different. No one person is the same. Respect everybody, whether you like it or not. I got this from Kamaya, and she says it all the time. Either you live or let live. And what that means is is if you're not living for what they have to offer, don't bash it. Let them live in their moment. Live or let live. So either you're living for it, and even if you're not, you let them live for it, or whoever wants to live for it, let them live for it. Don't beat it down because it's not your forte. So I just want everybody. I want everybody to operate like that. Even if we disagree respectfully, but don't bash them.
Don't bash them. I love that. Let's give a little peace, a little more like constructive feedback.
And we can read and stuff. We can read, but like let's not do it to where we don't.
Don't go below the belt.
Yeah.
Like below the belt is ragged. If I told you something in secrecy and then you use that against me in the read, we reading in front of all these people.
And leave these people real life out of your mess.
Because I almost hit somebody. So yes, let's tell the people where they can find you, where you can get bookings, how they can find out more about your current reign.
So I am a Facebook advocate. You want to follow me, you can follow me at Corey Yoshi McClatchy on Facebook. If that's too much for you to type in Kyng Coco. I promise it will bring you to my page. That's KYNGCOCO, Kyng Coco. You can see me there. I also will be doing the National Walk on August 24th at Roy Supreme. That pageant is by Jabbar Cassadine Star. You can follow his page for more information. And immediately following that, I will be popping out again for Black Universe Weekend in Atlanta, Georgia, Halloween weekend. On Team Olivia C. Kelly, Team Chanel Corday Ross, and Team Barbie St. Clair Dupree. That's who I'm going for. Those are our hometown girls, so they are competing for Black Universe. And for more information, I'll have a flyer pop out. So if you follow my Facebook page, you most definitely can find me.
Yes, make sure you follow and find Kyng Coco, KYNG.
KY.
Don't forget that Y, baby. And I'll be looking forward to it. So when you get to Atlanta, let me know. You know I'm there full-time, child.
Yes,
and I want to ask you one final question that I'm going to ask all of my guests.
Okay.
Even after everything, I am still
blessed. I am still blessed. And kind of follow with it. I just need, let's manifest for a minute. Let me take you to church. I'm serious. I'm very firm in my word. And in the Bible, it says the race is not given to the swift or the strong, but to the one who endures to the end. And that never resonated with me more than this past weekend. Even through my trials of getting close and not being able to win, I'm thankful and I feel like I'm so blessed because I never lost my mind. I never lost my sanity. People go through mental health, they lose themselves. I never felt that moment. I felt down on myself as if I wasn't good enough, but I never let it defeat me. I'm so blessed because I have friends that support me. I'm so blessed because this time around, I finally felt like my city believed in me. For a long time, I feel like they were just pushing me out and saying, okay, he's doing it. We know he's not coming back successful. But I feel like my city supported me this time. I'm blessed because I'm able, even in my tough times, I'm able to help somebody else. I'm happy to be an advocate. And like in this day and age, the young community, they call me the daddy of the community. They think I'm always somebody that I'm going to make everybody not fight if they don't have to. I'm just so blessed because through it all, people could not like me. People could dislike me. People could hate me. And they have vocalized it. Even nice, sweet, little old me. Some people do not like me, but I'm so blessed because God loves me. And if you don't like me, it's okay because you don't determine my outcome. You don't determine my way in life. I'm just thankful that the Lord has blessed me all of these years. And I know I'm going to continue to be blessed because I'm going to stay firm in my word. And I'm going to try every day to live more and more like Christ. So I'm blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. And I am so thankful.
And the biggest thing is you're not afraid to share those blessings with others. So
not at all.
Beyond blessed. So Kyng Coco, I absolutely have enjoyed this interview.
So have I.
Make sure you share, you like, you subscribe, follow along, stay tuned for the kimonos, stay tuned for the survey, stay tuned for everything. Until next time, we're gonna say ciao. Say ciao.
Ciao. Hey, not put the ciao to buy ciao, boo boo.
Thanks, Miley. There we go.
Ow, ow, ow.
Bow, bow, bow. Now that was around the time I was going to the club for real. And them like that.
Give me a face down.
I sure was. I was at 616 a couple of times. Cooter stick just out.
Sometimes too nice.
Yeah, you was screaming out.
I'm definitely the person where I'm like, I'm nice until you try me. It can be like you never existed. I'm definitely that person. If you cross me good enough, you never existed. And I just believe that I do people good. I mean people good. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody be great. And that's genuine with every fiber of my being. So when you don't want that for me, holla. It's like you never existed.